a recap.
I volunteer Susan.
So, we got a mission
Susan,
from
your voice is so
our.
much deeper. I
we got this mission from our contact at the private investigator's place. He looked like the individual was pretty great. Told us to investigate William Deaton about his questions about his wife and why she's disappearing so much. He suspects a rich person who owns an art gallery, potentially being the man she's philandering with. We decided to investigate her, so we tailed her early in the morning on Friday. We followed her to the art exhibit, which happened to feature paintings by this man, but she seemed oddly focused on one painting called The Wicker Man by Mason Carver. We tried to get answers out of her, but she was a flighty broad and escaped our grasp. We tracked her down to the cemetery afterwards. She stared at a grave for a while. Again, ignored us and left. Chased her again. Got to the beach. She met up with a mysterious man. They started talking in a strange language, possibly Italian. We don't know yet. He stabbed her in the eye with a cleaver, killing her. We started to accost the stranger. Turns out he's a fish man. We all go a little crazy, kill the fish man, shot the fish man's head off, and I believe we split into two groups, one taking our car, the other taking Vivian's. And the car that was Vivian, one group has the fishman's body, the other group has Vivian's body. I believe the group with the fisherman's body is myself, Jacob with Reggie. I think Francis and Charles have Vivian's body. I'm not sure.
That's right, and they're driving the party car, and the two of you are driving Vivian's car.
Gotcha. And ostensibly, I think we're all heading towards her husband's place to explain to him the situation in a incredibly straightforward, probably clumsy.
Okay. Quick note of clarification. William Deaton was actually concerned about, or at least he suspected it was a man by the name of Lawrence Cross that Vivian might have been having an affair with, which is his business rival. Other than that, so let's see. Yeah, so you guys are on your way back to Los Angeles, having left Pacific Coast Highway Rest Stop 21. Let's see. I guess it's super easy. Francis, why don't you go ahead and roll me a luck roll?
Luck roll.
It should be below your HP. Damn. Okay. So as you're going along, Francis, your gas level is okay. However, Vivian's car, I should say, that would be let's see, who's driving, Jacob or Reggie?
Who wants to? I'll drive.
Okay. Jacob, as you and Reggie are going along, you notice that Vivian's gas tank is nearly empty.
Uh-oh.
Are there any
Go ahead. I'm just driving.
Are there any gas stations on this strip of highway?
As you're going along, yeah, you actually remember you passed one, and you could see it up ahead.
Well, go ahead and pull in then.
Okay. Francis, what are you and Charles up to?
Just driving. Would I see them pull in to the gas station? I don't know who's in front or following who.
Well, we'll assume you're behind, so you could see them pull in.
Alright, well, I'll follow them then.
Okay. So you guys pull into the gas station. You're very quickly accosted by 3 or 4 attendants in white suits and stuff like that. They start coming out of the gas station. You can see it's attached to a diner, but they all come running out. Just like a bunch of them start like polishing your wheels. One gentleman just comes up to you, Jacob. What'll it be, sir?
Fill the tank.
Gotcha. And it'll like start motion to some boys, and they'll come running over and they'll start gassing up your car. So, wonderful day out.
I don't think we need the full service though.
Yeah, we gotta get a quick and span. We gotta got an urgent date here in the next few hours. We gotta get out.
Urgent dating. Oh, lovely. Is it?
Business. It's business.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, very good, sir. What's up with your friend in the back there?
Slipping off a few morning imbibements, a few morning mimosas.
Jacob, roll me a fast talk.
Where is it? There it is. Is it green or purple? Green, right?
Should
Green,
be green.
green.
Yeah.
Oh.
Green. Damn. Okay. He's like, oh, okay, good.
Now, don't tell me we're having any morning imbibements. That's illegal, you know.
Right, of course. No. Actually, fun fact: alcohol prohibition. Like, it is possible to drink alcohol legally during prohibition. It's a very specific circumstance. But anyway, this is something I learned recently.
Oh yeah, the licenses for clubs. I remember reading about that recently too.
No, actually, if you had alcohol prior to prohibition, you can still consume that.
And you could also make your own. A lot of Italians made their own wine at the time and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Because it was only illegal to buy or sell or transport. Is if you were making your own, that was technically legal as well.
That's really weird. Anyway.
Yeah. There's a few more things I've learned recently. Anyway, so they'll gas up your car. They don't really pay too much attention to the guy in the back. Vivian, or not Vivian. God damn it. Francis. What are your fucking names? People. Sorry, I'm super tired. So Francis, they'll come running up to your car and like offer to. They'll start like cleaning your wheels and stuff like that. And Philip, man.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. Oh right, we're just following our friends here to an arrangement.
An arrangement. Gotcha. Okay. And he'll sort of motion to everybody, like, break it up. They'll finish up gassing up Jacob and Reggie's car, and you guys are good to go.
All right, so I believe we're... All right, so just make sure we're on the same page. We're heading to William Deaton's to tell him what the unfortunate circumstance.
Yes, of course.
Right, see that? Ah, how are you doing, pup? I saw the that mark from the fish.
Bar?
Well, on then.
Bark.
I completely forgot my character voice.
Bog.
Are you chickens or dogs?
Bog.
As they finish up gassing up your cars, you guys can continue heading down the Pacific Coast Highway. You hit Los Angeles by about let's see, at this rate, 1:15, and you can start heading back to Deaton's place. Okay, so Kyle, or God damn it, fuck, God, I'm.
Did you call me Kyle?
Yes, I did, dude. I'm super fucking tired
Ooh,
right now. I'm sorry.
interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Eric.
Anyway,
It doesn't even. It's not related.
I. Fuck. Ryan, to answer your
Fuck.
question. God
Did you
damn.
just call him Ryan?
Yes.
Yeah.
To answer your question, you guys have just left Pacific Coast Highway 21. You guys, you and Francis are in the party car.
The party's car. Yeah.
The party's car with Vivian's corpse in the back seat. Jacob and Reggie are in Vivian's car with the fish man's body in the back seat and his severed head.
Cool, got it.
So you guys are able to hit up Deaton's house by about, we'll say, 1:45.
Okay. I think I should, given the bad news, was word to the force for a little bit. So, got some a little bit of experience in this. All right, so I start striding up to the front door.
Okay.
Go in.
Are we holding the dead bodies to the front door?
I don't think we should, but I mean,
I don't
do
know.
we want to?
At
I don't think
this
we should, but
point,
do we?
I don't think I realized what's right and wrong enough to not do it.
I like
If
that.
if we do bring the bodies with us, let's keep them out of sight until we, lay the situation out for them. Get them a little more, used to the.
Got it. Find a garbage bag.
Wait, so what are you doing with these
Wait, what
bodies?
We're bringing them into the house, to show them the dead body.
You're just
Look,
gonna
there's
like
dead bodies
you're
here?
gonna ring at the doorbell and just be standing there holding trash bags full of corpses.
Just try and keep
Yo,
it
you know these guys?
I mean, when you say it like that.
Just try
It
and keep it out
sounds
of sight.
completely stupid.
Just gotta hold it behind your back.
Got
Okay,
it.
we'll bring it in.
lugs it over.
If we need to bring it in, we'll bring
I'm
it
a
in.
dog, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. So
Am I
you
just
guys,
bring-
you on the dead
Just
body?
bring the severed head, okay? That's it. Just that.
Okay. Anyone got a large knife?
Oh, it's all right. Well, we probably want to keep Vivian's body intact for funerals and caskets and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And we already had the fishman's head to tan.
Mm-hmm,
Right. Let's just take the
Exactly.
fishman's head. Because,
Exactly.
that's not weird looking.
Not at all. It's just a prop,
But luckily we are in the city of movies.
I think.
Do you think
So you
people, if I put it on a stick and then bounce it up and down, people will think it's a movie prop?
Yes.
Okay, let me find a large stick.
you can find a large stick.
And I put the head on the stick.
Okay. This
Then I
is
bounce
so
it up and
strange.
down to see if the mouth moves.
Yes, it flops open.
Oh.
Do we want to get
Don't do that. Oh,
Really good
the
prop,
forest.
right?
do we want to get a bit of twine, a bit of string, so you can
Too
attach
good,
it to the
too
jaw,
good.
so you can manipulate it and make it look like it's talking?
Charles, you notice something strange about Reggie. He smells differently.
Okay. Yeah, that smells different.
Please tell someone.
Bah!
See, he loves the idea.
Yes, Charles. Yeah.
No, what does it
no,
smell
the
like?
fish
Can I
head
get a
is
description?
not for you, Mr. Dog.
I don't think you have any experience with what it would smell like. It's just like a weird sort of funk to him. And it's just him, but you can also like it's coming like you can smell whatever it is that's on him is also coming from the car.
From the
Car?
cut out car?
The car, yeah.
Car. Okay.
Okay.
And Jacob does not also smell like that?
No.
I'm gonna throw up.
Okay.
Oh, Charles, were you licking yourself again? You're not a cat, damn it.
I'm gonna sniff the body again, and then throw up again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna lick the throw up and eat it.
Madam, I
Oh,
think that's the wrong with your
well.
dog.
Okay.
Well,
What's this,
no.
Lassie?
Because
Timmy stuck in the well?
dogs do that, right? They throw up and then eat it.
Yes.
Okay, you guys can try to interpret that any way you want.
Lassie? Timmy stuck in the well?
Well,
As soon as this
You
mission's
both-
done, I say we go to a veterinarian.
apparently you both stink, which is true. Apparently, Reggie. What were you laying in?
Well, I did just drive around with that fish head for, however many miles it was to get here.
Don't look at me, I'm constantly in an aura of sandalwood and bergamot oil.
Seriously, that man smells like cologne all the time.
You better know it.
Well, I'm sure it's
I
nothing.
s-
It's fine. You're just touching the
I
fish,
see.
obviously. That sounds like that's it.
I say we start knocking.
All right. Yes. Yeah. Lights are right. Okay. Yes. Start knocking.
I commence
Hello?
knocking.
Okay. You guys commence knocking. After a minute or two, the door is answered by a very tall, very broad-shouldered, dark-skinned man. Just sort of opens it up and sort of glares at you.
Hello. Yes.
Hello there.
Is Mr. Deaton home?
I shake the head up and down on the stick. Hello. And I try to pretend to have it mouth my words.
He looks at it, and you see his eyes get a little wide, and he looks confused.
Oh, don't worry about that much. It's just a little movie prop.
Of course, yes. We've come to tell him about our investigation. It's going quite well.
Mr. Deaton is not home.
Oh, will you tell us what Mr. Dean is?
He went to work.
Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
Mrs. Deaton is home, if you would like to speak to her.
She is she?
She
All right, yes.
is?
Wait a second, isn't this the dead body right here? Wait, I can't talk. Bob! Bob!
We had.
Charles,
No, we have her dead body in the car.
Charles is right. The head's not the only thing fishy around here.
Well, I think we should definitely speak to Mrs. Deaton. And we perhaps could stay for some tea while we wait for Mr. Deaton to get home.
Going to be waiting a long time. But come in.
All right.
Why do you
mighty
say
thank you.
that?
He's saying that because Deaton has told you he comes home at 6:30, and it's like a quarter to 2.
We're
Yeah.
dumb. Let's go with.
Okay, let me see. I have a
You just-
schematic.
Okay, this is what we do. We search his entire house.
Oh hell
Top
yeah!
to bottom.
Hell yeah!
I
We're
sniff for
investigators.
clues.
All right, we should split up and look for clues. After we speak to Mrs. Deaton.
Bob!
Damn, it doesn't look like I have it. Okay, never mind.
You got a sharp
Okay.
head in your shoulders, Fantas. Let's do it.
Okay, so the gentleman lets you in and leads you into a very stately atrium. You're talking like a lot of white marble here. There's a grand staircase that goes up to the second floor. The gentleman sort of leads you into a side parlor as you sit down. Mrs. Deaton will be down soon. Starts to walk
Alright,
away.
thank you,
Don't
thank you.
touch anything.
Not touching anything. You heard that,
Especially
Charles?
that. And he points to the dog.
Bob!
Behave,
I
Charles.
just stare at him. I'm behaving right now. I'm not
Okay.
doing anything bad.
Charles, just so you know, on your character sheet, under, I think it's like ideologies or whatever, I've added like a latent sort of a thing that's going on with you after your previous experience, just so you know. But the
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
well, it's just a
Oh,
thing
do it.
that I forgot to mention to you, but I told the
Yeah.
others.
Yeah, we all
Um,
have these.
We all have our own.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all seem to be ramifications from when we all went a little crazy at the last fight.
Okay, so I'm a little, I'm going to, check the room.
I'm going to sit with myself facing. There's a staircase in this room, right?
So you're in like you're off to the side. You could very easily walk into the atrium that has one. Yeah.
Did the manservant indicate which direction Vivian might be coming from?
Based on the layout of this room, there's only one way, and that's going to be through the like back towards the atrium. You've only got one way into this room.
Okay, I want to sit like facing that with my back kind of against the wall if at all possible.
Okay. Sure.
I'm going to, I'm gonna interpret what you put on my, sheet literally, just to make it more funny.
Okay.
And I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to look around the room and where the entrances are. Take a look at the hallways and stuff like that.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
only
so
one
there's only-
entrance.
Yeah, there's only one entrance that leads back into the atrium. You can look around. Give me a track when you get a chance.
Reggie is just gonna have a conversation with the fish head, as the fish head has taken the role of Johnny now.
Wait, what is track again? Isn't it like the running thing?
No.
it is not.
Fuck up.
I hate you.
You fucking weeb.
Oh, we can have a
Wait, oh, I
custom
tried to
That's the
Bill.
ability.
wrong one. That's the.
How to interpret that? I don't know.
Well, it's okay.
Green. I think
I
It's a
failed.
fail.
That's
It's a
fine.
fail.
Okay.
It's
Yep.
fine.
Okay. Yeah. So you peek out into the atrium, and after a minute or two, Charles, you do see somebody coming from upstairs. And slowly but surely, a blonde woman in a white nightgown starts descending the steps.
Does she look to like the other person?
Yes.
Oh shit! I cower in fear and run away. And they go.
Okay.
Charles, what's wrong with you? We told you not to touch it. I guess he's not touching anything.
The
I
manservant
nuzzle-
steps back in. Mr.
Wait, what
Deaton
is-
will see you in the dining room. Follow me.
All right, yeah.
Alright, I follow and I make sure my hand's on my piece.
Okay.
Which piece?
My
The
my
only one that
22.
matters.
I mean, which 22?
Ooh,
Wink,
my
wonk.
short auto. This is my short auto.
Let's take a
Okay,
look. Okay. So, the manservant leads you into the nice dining room. There's a crystal chandelier overhanging a nice long dark wood table,
I'm offended.
and seated at it, with sort of a dreamy look in her eye, is Vivian Deaton. I need each of you to roll me a sanity check.
Oh, cool.
Oh boy.
That is
Oh boy.
this one?
Oh boy.
Ooh yeah.
Oh boy. Wow.
Listen.
Okay.
Wow.
Who said
let's
something?
see.
There's nothing wrong with being crazy, guys, right?
People
mean-
people who succeeded lose 1 sanity. People who failed lose this much. One.
One.
Damn it! Come on, man, roll higher. I'm only down to 26.
29.
72.
Damn, you're a sane dog.
I'm the sanest of the
The
bunch.
sanest. Yeah.
That says something.
I kind of want Charles to be the only one to survive now.
Well,
Please
whatever
tell me
happens,
that
happens.
in the end, this is just a weird version of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
No, in the end, it's just Charles' dream. He wakes up.
Charles retires to the Arizona Badlands, live with an old couple.
It pans out to a scene where Charles is just like running, in his sleep, and he's just kind of scratching the floor, and then he wakes up after he hits a wall. Of course. Have you seen that, Kev?
Yes.
Yes.
I've seen that with my dogs and my cat.
Vivian Haas Deaton is wearing a white nightgown that somehow manages to be baggy and eye-catching at the same time. She stands in the doorway for a moment, and then slowly approaches you. You can see what William was talking about. She has a distant, dreamy, just woken up look in her eyes that you can't really pin down the cause of. She has the walk of someone who doesn't quite believe there's ground underneath her feet. She holds a newly lit cigarette carelessly in her left hand. She
Mrs.
sits
Deaton,
down at the table.
It's a pleasure. How has your morning been?
Delightful.
Anything fun you've done this morning?
Lots.
This is not the same person that was just in our trunk, right?
We don't know that yet. We say lots.
So-
Pray tell. Do you mean any visits to the art gallery? Any visits to any churches of any sort? A stroll by the beach?
I feel like I should have cut off the head of the one in the trunk now. Right, Johnny? Right.
She just sort of stares out the window.
Ah, crap's not this game again.
Well,
So, she says, not looking at you.
You know what?
You must
Actually,
be the people my husband hired to spy on me.
I'm gonna
It
just
sounds
start
like a very
barking at her.
crude word.
You're gonna start barking at her?
Yeah, not stop. Like, just continuously barking.
Okay. After a couple of barks, she sort of looks down at you. Bad dog.
Charles, calm yourself.
Obviously,
Um,
obviously the dog needs to go outside. Francis, could you hand me the keys to your car to grab some doggy bags?
Sure, but I mean, Charles is a renowned investigator. Maybe he smells something.
The
You
big
sure you don't-
manservant. Quiet that dog down.
bark.
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, sir. I'll get him outside post haste. Just get the keys to your car.
Yes, of course. Okay, here are the keys. Here are the keys.
Bark.
Ooh, also, do I have a knife on my person? Let me check real quick.
I'd say it makes sense for your character to have like a small knife.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. I'm going to head towards the door. I'm gonna try and lead Charles with me. I don't know if he complies. That's up.
Charles is his own dog.
Yeah, I'll comply. Sure. Sort of. I'll comply reluctantly.
Okie dokie.
Because I'm like focused on her and I'm just barking.
Alright, I'm gonna try and leave the house, and if I'm successful, I'm gonna go to the party car, and I'm gonna chop that head off.
Okay. So you
Oh, shit.
head out to the front yard, walk down the little patio, head over to the driveway in broad daylight, to the parked car, and you're going to pull out the body and start decapitating it.
Oh, I'm gonna try to
Not
the
in the-
decapitating.
in the
It's
car.
in the car, so
Not
I'm a little obscure.
outside of the car.
Oh, I see.
not a
Oh, that's
tr-
way better. Okay.
I'm not gonna track it outside of the. I'm not crazy.
I'm
Not
gonna
yet.
pee in the grass.
Okay.
Everybody comes around, Charles. Just trying to distract him. Use a doggy charm.
That's right. Pee on them, Charles. That will distract them.
Yeah, I'll stick watch. I'll just look around.
Okay.
And
So, Jacob, you start the process of of severing this head. As you do, like, I mean, your hands just start getting covered with blood. Would you like to continue?
I will. Yes.
Okay. So while you're outside cutting off a head, you know what? Roll sanity, Jacob.
Sure.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay. I know what the people want. Okay, you lose 4.
It's not 5.
A downward spiral?
is something bad supposed to happen? Are we supposed to get like things happen to us if we fail?
When you
Only
lose
when it's, like,
5 or
5.
more at one time.
Ah, got it.
Down to 25.
And Jacob,
Damn
as you're
it!
sitting there,
He's beating me.
as you're sitting there cutting off this head, you just like keep thinking in the back of your mind, like somehow this is connected to Capone. Has to be. Like does Capone have doppelgangers?
Crowley's making doppelgangers for him. A whole army of them. He's gonna replace the entire populace of Chicago. He's using this LA as a test ground.
Is this how Second City came about?
Meanwhile, inside, so Francis, you and Reggie are sitting there with Vivian.
Yes, now.
Reggie is having a conversation with Johnny. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting prop.
It is a very, very smelly. Yes, you're not into aquatic animals, are you, by any chance? No.
Oh, I
Maybe.
love the water.
Do you now? Do you? Yes. Have you been to the beach lately?
Not lately.
It's much
I'd love to
unfortunate.
go, but William never takes me.
Well, that's mighty unfortunate. I mean, he definitely should. Beautiful woman such as yourself. would
You know,
look
I heard
great.
something funny about water.
Yes.
And its shape, by chance?
She smokes her cigarette. I once heard something interesting about the Bible from James. James told me. He told me all about it. He said that according to the Bible, there's water over heaven. The book says it too. It also says that there's water below. There's water above heaven and God and the angels. Water, water, everywhere, water.
Johnny, does this make you thirsty? Yeah. And the head and me
Hopefully
both
not.
turn to look at her.
Not a lot of fish, right? Just water and no.
The
smelly
two
fish?
of you can give me religion checks. Or no,
Oh.
just intelligence checks. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
it's not D&D.
I'm like, do I have religion check?
Damn.
Why not a cult check? Come on.
Strangely, the Bible does not fall under that category.
Does-
But
it
you know
doesn't?
that she's referring to Genesis verses 6 to 8. And the Lord said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters. And the Lord made the firmament and separated the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And so it was, and the Lord called the firmament heaven."
Of course.
Right,
Fine.
that.
It's only hard science.
If Charles was
Well.
there, he'd get it.
Charles was a theology major.
I mean, you spelled dog backwards.
Is that really the secret here? The
He's
dog is God.
Yes.
You don't know what's written on my paper.
This is true. To be honest, I don't know what's written on mine either.
Well, Vivian, since when have you started to notice that Mr. Deaton started getting rather suspicious of you?
And when did you just start acting suspicious?
Suspicious? I'm not
Yes, you know, like this. Like right
what?
now.
Well, I'm just tired.
Aren't we all?
When did you start feeling tired?
Years ago.
I feel that you are too far gone for our help. I am sorry.
I got so tired. Every day. The same thing.
Years
Over
ago.
and over.
This is a mighty
I needed
strange
something exciting in my life. Something to take the edge off, you know?
Oh.
Hmm.
Too bad Kyle's character's not.
Too busy hacking away.
Yeah, Jacob, right about this point, you finished severing that head.
All right, so
You
it's
are
the
covered
party.
in blood.
So we're in the
Covered.
party car that we did the stakeout in. So imagine we have a lot of bags and napkins from the donut store. So I'm gonna try and clean myself up.
You can clean it up to some extent with
And
napkins.
Can I lick his hands and then stop licking it after I taste it?
hell,
Sure.
go-
That
I
is
let-
not jelly from a donut.
speaking of, I imagine there is. Would you say there was a bag large enough I could stick the head?
I'm
Put it in a
A
donut box.
donut bag.
Sure.
LA's best kolaches with one Vivian head inside there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Charles, we got a shocking revelation here. Let's go make a.
Bar?
And I start striding back to the house.
Okay.
Is there a door into the room they're all in, or is it just front door and then?
So the layout is you'd go through the front door, you'd be in the atrium, and there's just an open doorway that leads to the back dining room where they're in.
Whenever I'm going through a doorway, I'm checking my corners.
Okay. Give me another track.
If it'll help, I can give them a field real quick.
You give me a fail real quick?
A
Thanks
field roll. God damn you,
Field
Kyle.
roll.
Dude, the fuck is a field roll?
Track and field.
Hey!
Charles, as you headed through the front door, you pick up the same smell that Reggie had on him, coming from coming from upstairs. And seems to also be coming from the dining room.
Okay, I'm not really gonna act upon that yet, but it's notated.
Okay.
Because we are in the dining room right now, right? Talking to Vivian.
Right.
How much of the conversation did I hear as I was coming back?
You're probably just now coming.
You know what? I'm gonna act upon that. So, Jacob? That's how you pronounce that, right?
Yes.
Okay, for Jacob, I'm going
All
to.
Romanian.
I'm gonna pull on his pants, and then kind of use my body to point upstairs.
What is it, boy? Some clues? Seems like Reggie and Francis have this under under control for now. Let's investigate. And I follow Charles where he's.
Okay, I follow the smell.
Okay. So you lead Jacob up the spiral stairs to the second floor. You've got a little hallway that sort of has let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 4 doors coming off of it.
Checking corners.
Checking corners. Yeah, gotcha. How about let's see, is there a listen? No.
I think there is.
There is a
Yeah,
listen. How about the
yes,
two of you roll
there's-
listen?
Okay.
Good thing I am a private eye with 60 illusion because I rolled a 99. Wait.
With big ass ears.
Yeah, with those big ass ears, you can hear that you're not alone up here. You hear the shifting of floorboards. You suspect that the manservant is up here as well.
Okay, I try to get Jacob to acknowledge that, or sorry, Jacob to acknowledge that by making padding with my paws, and then like pointing to where I hear the noise.
What is it, Charles?
I
You hear
just
something?
I keep doing like paw padding and then pointing to where I hear it. Like I'm
Hear
like
something?
walking in place basically. I'm just kind of like tip tapping.
You hear something over there, Charles?
If he starts moving over there, I'm gonna grab him and try to prevent him from.
Okay, I do start moving over there, but I imagine you do catch him.
Yeah, then I'm like telling you don't do it, sort of, in dog talk.
Alright,
Dog actions.
I'm going to put my back up against whatever wall's near that doorway and kind of wait.
Okay.
One hand holding the bag, the other hand on my piece.
Okay. After. Oh,
Wait,
yeah, go ahead.
no. So while he's waiting, I'm going to continue to follow the smell because I'm assuming it's coming from somewhere else, or is it coming? From the
Yeah,
same
it's coming
place?
from further down the hall. So you've got 4 doors.
I'm going that way.
The manservant seems to be coming from the closer right one, but the smell is coming from the further left one.
I'm going to avoid the man person, whatever the fuck, and then I'm going to try to get to the smell.
Yeah, give me a stealth. Okay, so this is a good opportunity for me to explain this. You have the ability to do something called a push, where you can try to do the roll again. If you fail, though, there will be consequences.
Push.
Do it.
Push.
Sure, why not? Feel like I'm being pressured.
I was so close too.
Man, you shouldn't listen to us.
So as you start to head down the hall, the door that Jacob is like sort of pressed up near opens up, and the manservant comes out. He's carrying a tray full of like the silver platter with a bunch of old dishes on it. As he comes out, he sees you, Charles, and he's just like, "Hey, what are you doing up here, bad dog?" Cool.
That's what he says.
And he's gonna like come down the hall and like try to like chase you away.
Man, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna jump on him.
Okay, give me a brawl.
I'm gonna try to knock him to the ground.
Okay.
Oh man.
Is there any way I can assist, or does a Call of Cthulhu have a system mechanic?
They don't really have a assist. Tell you what, if you're helping, instead of rolling the green button, press the blue button, and I'll give you a bonus die.
Okay, one bonus die for brawl. What the fuck is brawl? Where do I find brawl? Is that fighting? Fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
I rolled it. Misunderstood.
It's okay, I rolled it. So I think I got extreme no matter what I
Extreme success. Yeah. So you jump on this guy and just like knock the platter out of his hands, goes like spilling everywhere. Dishes break. You pin that guy. Jacob, you're able to like come up and like sort of like restrain him.
All right, calm down, big man. Calm down. We just want to ask some questions.
What is the meaning of this?
Calm down. Calm down. We think there's something wrong with Miss Vivian.
There's nothing wrong with Miss Vivian.
Does this guy
Thanks.
smell like fish too?
It doesn't like nothing smells like fish. It
Oh,
has
sure.
this. It's a different sort of smell. But he doesn't. Yeah, there is a faint odor to him.
If you calm down, I'll tell you exactly what's going on.
What is going on?
Her life is in danger.
Why do you say that?
I believe we have thwarted an attempt to replace her with a vile doppelganger of
A what?
a clone,
The hell's a
Twin.
clone?
an artificial twin, a twin made by Dark Soul.
You're even crazier than I thought.
I explain this, and I open the bag.
Oh shit.
Then you pull out the head of his mistress.
Now, before you freak out, she's still down there. This is a clone.
Or she's a clone, and this is the real one.
Oh my
Dun,
god.
I mean, I don't want to flip that by him if it was the most the lesser alarming version of this.
Are you sure? Because either way, you're pulling out the head of the woman he works for out of a bag.
Well, this way, if he believes me, I'm pulling the head of the vile
Listen,
clone.
I'm not telling you not to do it.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Do
no matter
it.
what.
Do it.
If he
Do it
believes
anyway.
my theory about the clones, then he'll want to save her from any further clone replacement attempts. So I pulled the head out of the bag.
Okay, you pull the head out of the bag. He looks at it. He looks at you.
This thing tried to replace her.
And he lashes
Oh.
out, or not with a dagger. It should be unarmed, but either way, it's gonna be the same. He lashes out
Shit.
at Charles, because Charles is on top of him, and is going to do. Yeah, that's about right. He's going to do 6 damage to Charles as he reaches up and just like grabs Charles with his giant hands and starts
Oh, fuck.
crushing.
All right, I'm blasting. I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Wait, this man just stabbed me?
Fuck.
He's crushing you, I should say. Like he doesn't have a dagger on him.
Wait, he does
Um,
6 damage to me?
Yeah, with his big giant hands as he starts crushing.
Wait, I'm dead!
He's dead dog.
Hands off the dog, big man.
Wait, what happens? I died.
Let's take a look
Oh.
here. Rules, healing. Okay, so let's see. Boom. If a character with a major wound falls to 0 hit points is close to death. Let's see. Okay, well, you would have received a greater wound if a character with major wound hits 0 points and they're close. Okay, so you're close to death. You are dying. He or she must make a successful Constitution roll at the end of the following round and every round thereafter, or die. Only roll at the end of the following round, and only successful use of first aid can alleviate the dying condition. So at this point,
So I'm dying.
Do
You
we
are
hear
dying.
the gunshot and or
Ca-
thud
yeah,
of bodies
can-
upstairs?
Can I yell out when I'm hurt and I go?
yes.
Okay.
So hang on, before we ask any more questions, I'm going to pull you guys, put your tokens on here, and we're going to try and resolve this.
We're getting some deep shit, but it's a one shot, so fuck it.
See, if he had listened to me and decided to help me save his mistress from the clones, we wouldn't be in this situation. So really, it's
This is not how I planned on this going, but it's fine.
When does
Wait,
anything
okay.
ever go as
Decapitating.
planned?
it's just the most efficient way to bring evidence of a murder around is to cut off the head
Have
and
the head.
put into a donut bag.
So Joka, what is your dexterity normally?
My dexterity normally is 70.
Okay, so you currently have 120. This guy's got 50. Charles, what is your dexterity?
Charles, no.
My dexterity is 70.
Okay.
70.
Reggie, dexterity.
50.
And Francis.
70.
Of course it is. Boom. Sending. Okay, so, Joka, you go ahead and take a shot at this guy. Wow. Damn, okay, so so that's gonna be all of that. Actually, since that's extreme success, I think. Yeah, go ahead and roll another d6 there, Kyle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you shoot this guy square in the shoulder. He lurches and just proceeds to stand up, like throwing Charles to the ground. He is very unhappy with you. But it goes to Francis.
Miss Vivian, I just wondering,
Sounds like Manderley is having a problem.
yes, maybe. I just wanted to know where your bathroom is. It was quite an emergency. Is it upstairs?
Yes. There's one
All right.
upstairs.
All right. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going off to the bathroom now. It's quite an emergency. Reggie, you and that you have fun over there. I'll be back. Ta-ta. Check out what the fuck's happening.
Okay, yeah, you can run to the atrium and head upstairs. You see Jacob is standing there like with a gun pointed at this big hulking butler. Charles is unconscious in a heap on the floor next to him. There's broken
Charles?
dishware everywhere.
What happened to Charles and that unfortunate dishware? This is a nice dishware. What's going on here?
Big man crush him because he wouldn't listen to me.
Am I breathing still? Sort of. Like maybe.
You're not dead. You're severely wounded.
Charles, no! Try and make this dramatic. Charles, please come back. You'll be all right, and we'll fix up those ribs, I think.
You can try and give me a first aid there, Francis.
Let's try first aid. Oh shit.
No. Okay.
No.
Goes to Charles. Charles, give me a Constitution.
I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Making Constitution. I'm doing the
Green,
Constitution. Here's the
green.
Constitution. Woo! Hard.
Woo!
Like my
Hard.
dick.
Okay,
Let's go.
you are not dead.
Yeah.
Woo! For now.
Goes
Wait,
to Reggie.
do I win?
You're
No.
you're still dying, but
You're still dying.
Fuck
you're not dead. Until somebody does first aid on you, you will still be dying.
That's a critical success.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
hard success.
It's a hard success.
And- And either way, only somebody else giving you first aid can stop this.
Give me mouth to mouth, please.
Johnny, the Jerrys, they're back. We must go stop them. And I'm gonna run in and
I
I'm gonna
don't get
try and
that.
shoot the Charles figure. Jerry
What?
was a term.
What?
For, no, not you. The bad guy. The other, the one who hurt you.
Mandalay.
Oh,
Listen, it's
Go,
all in
go,
character.
the
shoot
butler
dog.
guy.
It's all in character, man. It's all in character.
Okay,
I'm
so
putting it
Reggie,
out
you
of
can
its
get upstairs and you can ready
Uh.
your gun on your turn.
Cool, I'll do that.
Okay. Goes to Manderley. You drew a gun. You have a head. What is wrong with you?
You crushed my dog, and you won't listen to me. If you
You had to
spend
talk
1
to me.
second,
Charles, no, is my partner in solving crime. What am I gonna do without Charles?
now put your
the
hands
gun
up.
down.
You put your hands up and get on the ground, and we'll talk some sense into you about these clones trying to take over your mistress.
He puts his hands on his head and gets down.
Really? He doesn't try and fight the two men with firearms?
No.
Okay. I'm
It's
going
like this
to. I'm going to keep my gun kind of trained on his head. I'm going
Mhm.
to try and circle around and do some first aid on.
one. Okay, go for it.
John, keep
Jesus.
an eye on him. I'm gonna assist him with the first aid, but I'm gonna make sure make sure the stick is staring at the manservant.
I guess it's worth reminding you. You guys could push, but there will be consequences.
I will try first aid first.
Okay.
Then I will push, or if I can.
I will push as well.
Or who pushes first? What are the rules on that?
It'd be. I'm gonna say Jacob first. Okay, Jacob, you are able to patch up Charles to the point where he is no longer dying.
There you go,
You're
that's-
telling me you're not
Charles,
supposed
you
to
are
kick
barely
the dog that's down.
conscious and stable. So go ahead and give yourself 1 HP.
Yay.
There you go.
You're
That's
not to
you're,
kick the
you're
dog
good.
while it's down. Got it. That's where that story comes from.
All dogs go to heaven.
You're good, much, Charles. I would like to have a dog like you back in the force, back in the canine unit. Did they have canine units back then?
Maybe.
Sure. Yeah, they had police dogs back then.
Yeah,
No, they didn't call them canine
Yeah,
units, but yeah.
Oh, this is perfect. Charles, you're back. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's all right. We'll get you. We'll get you all right as rain soon enough.
All we need to do is get him some cocaine and some heroin, and he'll feel just fine in the morning.
Oh, don't you worry. I got plenty of fingerprint powder in my coat pocket. Let me pull that off for you.
I'm a little bit out of that at the moment.
I have cocaine.
Well,
Here you go.
well, so do we, but we're gonna be quiet about it.
Now that the dog is okay, what
No,
are you doing?
I just picked this up down at the corner store.
I'm gonna struggle to go to the smell that I found, and I'm gonna keep walking there, but limping. You know?
Yeah, you head to the furthest room to the left. When you open up the door, Charles, you find it is a master bedroom. Mirrors on every wall. Again, like white carpet everywhere. Very fancy, very brightly colored. And you can walk over, sniffing around to the dresser that's on the far side and start sniffing around the bottom drawer. Whatever the smell is, whatever is giving off that smell, it's coming from that dresser.
Okay.
Now look here, sir. Now we were just talking to your mistress.
Oh, hang on, sorry. One other thing. Charles, give me another track.
And feel.
Holy.
Yeah, this
Whoa,
is still.
excellent.
This is still
Charles,
too.
there is another smell that you're picking up, different from this one, but not completely different. But it's coming from the room across the hall. So, what are you guys up to?
Trying to talk to the good sir here. It looked like there's definitely something strange going on now.
I should
We-
say so!
Now, first things
keep your
first.
voice down.
Do you
We're
still have your
trying to
guns
help
pointed at this man?
No.
Yes.
I have
don't
the head
know.
staring at him though.
Now, Mandalay, if you promise you won't try any funny business, you got a nasty slug wound there. I'd like to patch you up, but you gotta promise you won't do any funny business.
I would never do funny business to a man who has a gun pointed at me.
See, to patch you up, I'm gonna have to take my gun off you. And that's why I'm kind of, asking about the situation.
we would just like you to listen to us. Now we're professionals here, and we just followed Vivian, or at least someone who looks very much like Vivian all day up until just now.
As you're
And-
looking at the severed head, Francis, and having looked at Vivian for enough, it's not quite Vivian. It doesn't look exactly like her. It's very similar.
Oh,
The
bitch.
severed head. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And now either either the Vivian downstairs is the real Vivian, or that
What's this about a Vivian downstairs?
might be the right. This is.
You guys like slowly turn around. Vivian's standing at the end of the hall.
My gun's still a Mandalay. I want to patch him up, but Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've still got my gun on him before.
Okay. What's Reggie up to?
He's gone back to talking to Johnny about how the Jerrys are around and how he's afraid that they're coming to get him. Like they got him.
All right, look, Miss Deaton, we might think that your life is in danger. Danger from these dangerous fish people.
Fish.
Yes,
people?
we tried to look like of you around all morning. She went to the beach, and she got choked up by our fish friend that Reggie is talking to. We managed to take, her body back in to give the bad news to your husband. We found you here instead. So we think they're trying to replace you with foul doppelgangers made by the chemical experiments of one Alistair Crowley under the orders of one Al Capone.
What a delightful story.
Yes, it's the perfect explanation. It's definitely something that would come off the movie like this.
She'll start walking towards you. All of you tell such interesting stories.
Now you stay where you are, woman.
She stops.
Well, we're glad you think so. But yes, if you stay with us, we will protect you and find out where these fish people are coming from and see if they're still coming for you.
Bark! 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 Bark!
All right, Mandalay, you see your mistress is right here, safe and sound in the flesh. So you agree that the head I showed you is not her. Now will you let me patch you up without any flame business?
Go ahead.
Okay, I put my gun away and start patching him up. I'm going to regret this.
Okay.
But it's the right thing to do.
Give me a first
roll
aid.
first aid. Yep. Son of a bitch.
Out!
It's the
Don't think
sex
you know what
dump.
you're doing.
Push!
No, I mean, just gotta push it a little bit.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Okay, so you start
Stick
trying
your
to do
fingers
first
in
aid
the
on
wound.
Manderley, and
Fucking
you
dislocate his
end up
shoulder.
like sticking your finger in the bullet wound.
Oh god.
He
Gotta
like
get the bullets
screams out in pain.
Oh.
Damn it, Mandalay, I'm a detective, not a first aid medic.
It hurts so much.
Well, maybe you
What
could
is
start
wrong
like
with you?
getting your finger out of there.
Okay, let's try that. Hit. Get my finger.
But you gotta pull the bullet out.
Okay, let me try and get it back out.
We'll leave that.
No, don't touch me. It's fine.
Don't.
I like to consider that this part is my failed push roll. I put my finger back in and start pushing around.
Oh god.
That's my push roll that failed.
Is the
And then I pull
time
it
going in. Oh,
Reggie, want to
that's-
take a crack at this? You're in the army for a bit.
that's-
Sure.
He lashes out at you, trying to like grab you and like throw you away to keep you from like touching him.
And at that time, I tried.
Oh my god.
Why do we suck so much?
Do you want to
You know
try
what?
and push?
I'm going to come out of the room
Absolutely.
and help with some first aid. Just kidding. I'm not.
I'm gonna push. Do I just roll again?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Okay.
He's- Looks like he almost got it. Oh, wow.
You get the fucking bullets out of the fucking wound, dude. You're like,
I couldn't save Johnny, but at least I can save you.
Thank you. That feels better. I'll get patched up here. It was only a glancing wound. I think I'll be okay. Thank you.
It's just a flesh wound. Yes. Well, looks like Charles over here has found a clue. So if we all go together, it should be much safer.
Now, see
What's
here, I can't let you just walk around Mrs. Deaton's private bedroom. You need to all go back downstairs.
There's only way we're gonna be able to find out who managed to track her, who managed to get the requisite hairs and nails and various other bibs and bobbins to create a homunculus of her, and get to the bottom of this. We need to investigate the whole.
No, this is ridiculous, Mrs. Deaton.
I'd like to go back downstairs.
Oh,
Well,
there you go.
Look here,
Well, this
Mr.
whole house is now a crime scene.
Yes, and it
I
is
thought you were
imperative.
detectives. Are you with the police?
I used to be with police, which is close enough.
Oh, good. You can explain that to them. They'll be here soon.
Why?
Do not call the cops, Mandalay.
When you... Oh, no. Not call the cops. I have already called them. You look back into the room where he came from. There's a phone in there.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, they might. The cops might be the fish people. Why did you do that? Look, we need to look in here right now.
So,
Charles?
what are you guys doing?
Need to go
So-
investigate what Charles found.
Mhm.
Before the
I-
cops get.
If Francis goes to investigate what Charles found, if Mandalay tries to make a move to like follow her, I'm going to point my gun at him.
I mean, he'll like try and grab like Francis's arm and just like tell her no.
Look here,
I'm gonna.
Bart?
Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome. We really need to do this. We really want to help you. Now let us help you.
Going through Mrs. Deaton's things is not helping her.
If this is the real Miss Deaton, maybe that fishman killed the real one, and this is a clone right before us.
What are you even talking about?
Well, if Charles possibly found a clue in there, then we have to take a look.
Isn't the easiest way to find
At the
out
very
just to go and
least.
cut off the other one's head? Right, Johnny? If we cut off the other one's head, and then we'll know if the other one's fake or not, won't we?
He's glaring at Reggie.
It's
think
just
the
for show.
head-
It's just not. There's no actual cutting off that will be done.
I take the head and look at the actual like gory part and see if there's like anything non-human looking in.
No, it's human.
Bart?
Well, I will be in there and I will be right out. You could come with me if you want to make sure.
Fine, fine. I will go with you.
All right, thank you. I think I
I
would
don't
need your help.
I
in
don't
this.
want you stealing anything.
Of course not. Which is why you can come with me. We should check this out.
All right.
Charles, what did you find?
I'm going to go behind them, behind Mandalay. Unless he doesn't let me or something.
He'll let you.
Haha, fool. I've still got a gun.
That you do. So you guys head into the bedroom.
Charles, what you found over there? Charles?
I'm barking at the lower drawer of the dresser.
All right, there must be something in here.
Bark, bark, bark.
Yes, of course, Charles. Yes. Well, open it carefully.
Can I try to open it?
Well,
yeah,
I
Is
can
there a
open-
knob?
I can open it. I'll open it. You stand back.
Okay.
I'll slowly open the drawer.
Okay. So you slowly open the drawer, and inside are a handful of nightgowns, ladies' underwear. Are you going through my unmentionable?
Where's the
Vivian's
smell
standing in the
coming from?
doorway.
Is the smell in this drawer? If so,
Yes.
can
Yeah,
I
yeah,
smell?
you can smell it. Yeah, noticeably in here.
Can I get into it? Whatever that
Yeah,
might
you
be?
stick your nose in there, you root around, and you like as you're doing it, you realize that the back of the drawer is false.
Okay, whatever I need to do to
Well,
open
Francis
that.
is there. She
I
can
guess
just like take off the back.
Yeah, yes.
And when you do, Francis, you find behind the false back is a little paper bag. You pull it out, and inside you find about 3 rolls of this sticky black tar-like substance. You can give me intelligence.
My worst one.
Nope.
It would appear that this is a bag with black tar. Is this typical for you to keep? Maybe the fishmen planted this here.
Vivian's just like staring at it. Oh, you found my stuff. Could you put it back, please?
Now, do you mind if I ask why is this black tar in a bag?
Jacob, you're in the room. What's Reggie up to?
I think he's just started wandering around the house at this point.
Oh God. Okay.
At
We'll
this
get
point,
back to that.
Johnny is giving him a tour of this house.
Okay. So Jacob, you're in the room. You can give me an intelligence too.
Sure.
You could push that.
Yeah, you could push that if you want.
I'm gonna push that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're a
You
lot
can
better
identify
off.
it as that is opium in the bag.
Chasing the dragon, I see, Miss Deaton.
Also not illegal at this point.
Also not illegal, so let you carry on with your day.
You have to remember, at this point, most drugs are still technically legal and sold on corner shops.
Now you better be lucky I didn't find any Miller Lite down there. I know
Miller
played 99% chance to not exist back then, but
Oh well, yes. Well, we'll put this back. Or do you want to hold on to it? No, either or. It
Please
doesn't
just
matter.
put it back.
All
what
right.
are you doing this evening? Maybe we can all wind down together. Nice.
Oh,
She'll walk up to you, Jacob. That sounds lovely. She'll start walking your fingers up your sleeve.
Before I put the opium
Ah.
back in the back, I'll have Charles sniff it and see if he has a reaction to it.
Is this what I'm smelling?
Yeah, that's what you're smelling, and you're smelling like that mixed with some other scent somewhere else in the house.
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna run to that scent that I know where it is.
Okay. So you go
Oh.
darting out of the room and across the hall.
So
That
scratching
door,
at the
however,
door?
when you try to open it, you realize it's locked.
I'll scratch at it.
'Kay.
Bark, bark.
Well, I'll put it back.
Mhm.
Whatever else he's smelling might have either touched this and have gone in that direction.
Oh,
Everyone?
that is my room. He doesn't need to be going in there.
Well, just to be safe, maybe whatever touched this that he is smelling might be infecting your room, and you are
Is,
in mortal danger.
Are Jacob and Vivian, are they in Mendeley's sights? Like, are
Yeah.
they in his
Yeah, because we're all in the room together.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give Francis a look, like a go ahead kind of look, and then I'm gonna sweep Vivian down and kiss her.
Okay. Now see here, don't do. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. So Manderley, just goes. No, see here. Francis, what are you doing?
I will try to walk over to his room, but I doubt that I could open it if it's fucking locked.
Yeah.
So Reggie, you've been going through other rooms in the house, probably upstairs.
Yeah, by Johnny's leading me around from room to room.
Right. Yeah. So the first room you go into, Johnny's just he's talking to you. This must be a bathroom or something. Yeah, sink.
I can see that. There's a toilet.
Yeah. I wonder
So
if
it's
there's
a
any
weird
clues in here.
color. You don't see many beige toilets.
What's the world coming to? You think there's any clues in here? I think we're supposed to be looking for clues. Or maybe not.
I don't know. Johnny, is it okay that I slept with your girlfriend after you died? I never had a
course it
chance
is.
to ask you. Okay,
Of course
cool.
it is, pal. I'd want you to.
And he's just gonna go to the next room, like,
Mhm.
not even paying attention or looking for clues at all.
In the next room, which would be the one that Manderley originally came from, it appears to be like a little drawing room. There is a phone in here, some plush couches, some bookshelves, stuff like that. Let's see. You're just talking to Johnny. Give me a spot hidden as you go along.
I'm good at that. Let's see. See?
So as you're going through this room, you notice that there is there's like a scene in the bookcase. There, like, a bit of it is sort of like sticking out in a weird way, and as you sort of fumble through it, you realize that this part of the bookcase can actually like slide open or swing open, I should say.
Okay, let's just go in there.
Yeah. So you do that. Meanwhile, Jacob, jump into Whisper with me.
Yeah, sure.
Susan, jump in here.
Okay. Bark.
Hello.
Okay, so
Bark.
let's see here. Let's see. So you went and did that. Okay. So, Jacob, as you kiss Vivian, her skin is soft, clean. She smells sweet, like honeysuckle in the morning. And then you're not there anymore. You're
Oh,
surrounded by darkness. You seem to hang in the middle of the air, as if there is air. There's not a sound around you, not a single shred of light that you can see. And yet, it seems like a section of the darkness, the one in front of you, is moving back and forth, side to side, up and down. You stare into it for a moment before you realize what it is, where you are. You're hanging above an immense, dark sea, reflecting a moonless night sky. And then you realize you're dropping towards it. You try and stop yourself as you would in a dream, but you merely twist in the gravity. As if the distance between you and the water closes, you realize that the sea is growing more and more violent, the waves easily towering hundreds of feet, even miles above the surface. You try and close your eyes. You try to make it stop, but even as you try, the waves reach up to grasp you. You hit the water. The contact knocks the breath from you. You're being drawn ceaselessly down, down. The water pushes around you, crushing you. You need air. You try and resist, but the pain gets so intense you can't stop yourself from opening your mouth, and then the water floods in. The pain gets even more intense, and you're still being sucked down, down towards the featureless, lightless sea floor. And you hear Vivian in your mind. You know, Lawrence told me about it. He told me about such wonderful things. William never would have understood. William hired you to look for me, to spy on me. He thinks I'm having an affair. And you know what? He's right. But I'm not going out to see anyone. They come to me. He comes to me. Every night. He takes me in his arms. He whispers such sweet little things to me. I'm right there by William, but he can't see it. He can't feel it. But he takes me up. He fills me up. He empties me out. He scours all thoughts from my mind until there's just him. Just the burning white bliss. He teaches me such pleasures like I've never seen. I feel his immensity, and I know he's coming so soon. And you're back. and we'll jump back in.
Woo!
I don't know
Okay.
what that is. I have nothing on that, so I have no idea.
Kaboom!
Kaboom.
So go ahead and roll Sandy there, Jacob.
Oh yeah, let me roll that real quick.
Oh fuck.
You're already beating me and going crazy. I can't
Oh,
have
shit.
this.
Oh shit!
Okay. Let's see. What is this? Oh my, that's a big number.
That's a big number.
Yeah, give it to me. Yeah, yeah,
Give it
yeah.
to me. Give it to me.
That's like 3d4's worth of sanity.
15.
Holy shit!
Wow. Is that,
So,
is that,
Jokum.
Is that good?
You're let's see here. Yeah, go ahead and let's see, where's it on your character sheet? It should be like in the Sandy section. I think it says like
Bouts of madness.
it's Bouts of Madness, and it should be
There's also current mental condition.
current. Oh no, you're so fucked. Don't worry about that. Click the black button next to summary.
Oh.
That one?
Try again. You know what? Hang on. Boom. Let's go with that one. Yeah, Jacob, you come back and you just look at Vivian and she's just poison to you. Terrifying.
Well, time to call it a day and go back to the Windy City. Nice meeting you,
Smile.
Francis. Nice meeting Mandalay, and especially you, Miss Vivian. I gotta.
Okay. So you start running down the steps. You get about halfway when suddenly you feel yourself choking, coughing. You can't breathe. You actually go stumbling down the steps. You're gonna take a little bit of damage here. So let's
God.
see. Actually, hang on, that's not right. So, was it 1, 2? Take 2 damage as you fall down the steps, choking, like gasping for breath, and then you start coughing up, vomiting up seawater.
Ew.
You're gonna be down there like trying to crawl away, coughing up seawater for a while.
Okay.
So Francis, Manderley is just like trying to figure out what's going on. He's like chasing after Jacob to see what's going on. He's not really paying attention to you and Charles. And you guys have this locked door.
Jacob, that's a really, really good distraction, Jacob. I'm gonna go to the locked door, but it's locked, right?
Right.
And I can't open it, so I'm gonna try and kick it down.
Okay, go ahead. You can give me strength.
Ooh, I did it.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So you just like barrel rush the door, bum rush the door, smash into it, and you're able to like knock it open. As you do, you come stumbling into the room just as Reggie is walking in through a sliding or like a swinging panel in the wall. Well, let's see here.
Johnny, you do know how to find all the best secret paths.
Let's see here. I've got a description. Okay, yeah. This was probably another guest bedroom, just like the one across the hall. The emphasis was on was because you're standing in a room that with the decor that might have resembled something similar to the master bedroom, but it doesn't anymore because everything in this room has been effectively destroyed. The furniture has been overturned. The mattress has been torn apart. The wallpaper has been scratched off the walls and lies around in tatters. Even the carpet's been torn up by its roots, exposing a rotting wooden floor. There is a thick smell of opium. And as you're sort of like sniffing around, you also smell human urine, cigarettes, sweat, and semen, and even blood. Actually, the 3 of you should give me a constitution check.
Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
which thing?
Oh shit.
Which three?
Reggie, Francis, and
Francis
Charles.
No.
Gotcha.
Oh. Oh.
Con.
Oh.
Con.
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 I'm pushing. I'm pushing.
Do it, do it, do it. Oh.
Ah,
ooh.
fuck.
So, Reggie, you've smelled worse in the war. Unfortunately, Francis and Charles, you have not. And you start you feel yourself start gagging, and then you can't hold it back. You start vomiting.
Oh, it's awful in here. Definitely crime scene. Oh. We think the fish people have definitely been here.
For some reason, I feel like I'm back in Austria.
I don't know if we can like try and pinpoint whatever else, or if the whole room smells like whatever that smell is. If Charles can figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, like what he's smelling is like opium mixed in with all these other scents. Is what he's smelling.
And it's just like
Guys,
the
I wanna
whole
go
room
for
in
a
general.
Run. I should
Yeah,
hit track,
basically.
right?
Yeah. What'd you say, Reggie?
I was thinking about going for a run. Should I hit track?
So wait. So what happened since I pushed the con roll? Did something bad happen, or?
You're like retching and barely able to stand being in this room.
Oh, got it. Just throwing up. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Mighty awful in here. Reggie, how can you stand this? Also, where did you come from?
Over there. Johnny found a nice little secret passage through the wall.
I walk out of the room. Secret passage.
Yeah, over here. And he just kind of leads you towards where he came in.
I'm not sure if I want to go back in there. Actually, it's
There's
disgusting.
nothing really interesting in there, to be honest.
Well, were there any more fish people over there?
Not that I can think of.
I'll try and like hold my nose and investigate the room.
Okay. Yeah, you can give me spot hidden.
Wop. Wop,
Mhm.
wop.
And I'm gonna say because you failed the con save, you can't really push it. Yeah, you just like sort of nudge things around with your foot, just like, and no, you're not really finding anything as you're sort of looking around, and then all of you hear the screech of tires outside.
Uh-oh. Mr. Popo fish people. Shit.
This is bad news.
Mandalay will come back down the hall and see you, Francis, and Charles, and Reggie inside that room. You shouldn't be in here. You should leave. You need to leave.
Why is your room such a rancid mess?
Get out.
Not until you answer my question.
You hear pounding on the door.
Clean your room once in a while, man.
You hear banging on the door. And
I'm
then you hear the
still-
door give.
I'm still just vomiting seawater on the stairs, right?
Yeah, Jacob, like you're finally catching your breath as the door bursts in, and two police officers in uniform, guns drawn, come barreling in.
It's a conspiracy. Fish people.
Hands on your head!
No,
Just, like,
I
puking.
try. I try and put hands on my head, and just seawater again just streaming out my mouth.
I put my paws on my head.
So Jacob, unless you try to resist, these guys are gonna like put you in handcuffs and detain you, set you to the side, and they're gonna head upstairs and try and do the rest.
Do they take anything off me?
Yeah, they're gonna
Such
disarm. They're definitely gonna disarm you.
Damn. But yeah, I let that happen.
Okay. How about Reggie, Charles, and Francis as they head upstairs?
Yeah, I'll put my paws up and let them put handcuffs on me. I guess, you know.
You won't take me and Johnny alive! We're going down together.
You're gonna try and fight.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. You're. I'm gonna add you back to the track here. Boom. Add turn. I believe that would give you an initiative of 100. And I'll give you first crack at these guys. Because they have the same initiative as you. Okay, so go ahead. This will go well.
Oh God. Now
But
look here, officers. We're private investigators.
I don't know. I just rolled brawl. I feel like that would be the correct thing.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna try and punch him. Is that correct?
That and kind of like use Johnny as a weapon. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then if
Punch him
that's
with
the
the
case,
fish
then
head.
no, the armed officers go first. Sorry. So yeah, as you come charging at them with this fishman head on a stick, they will open fire. So that's a success. You'll take 4 damage from the first shot. Is that half your HP or more?
No.
Okay,
I have 11.
second shot.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
Now I'm down.
Okay. 2 shots. They down Reggie.
So when they handcuffed me, are my hands behind my back or in front of me?
Yes. Behind you.
What would I roll to try and maneuver it to where, like, I do the thing where you, like, sink your legs
Dexterity.
through dexterity?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my hands back in front of me.
Go for it. Your hands are back in front of you.
I'm gonna go sneaking up after those cops.
Okay. So you start sneaking up there. Reggie, they down you. Francis, are you trying to resist in any way?
No, I'm not trying to resist, but I'm trying to explain the situation. Look, there's an attempt at kidnapping here for Miss Deaton. And it's possible that there's something in that room related to it.
Hands in your head. Once you're all
Of
detained,
course.
we'll discuss this.
Of course, but please do check out that room. You can see from here. They can see that the room is like fucking.
Yeah, they can
destroyed.
see it. They're not paying attention. They're more concerned with getting you in handcuffs, securing Charles, and one of them's going to come up and he's going to try and patch up Reggie enough so that he's not fucking dying. Let's see. Okay, Reggie, you're back at 1.
They're better at us at it.
But otherwise, they're probably just going to detain all of you, try and get you back downstairs. Jacob, like, you hear them coming back down the hall as you're heading up the spiral staircase.
Ooh, I go back down the stairs and sit back down.
Okay.
I will refuse to leave. I mean, I'll be detained, but I'll refuse to leave until I see them check out the room.
Okay. So one of them will roll his eyes, looks in the room. Disgusting.
Is
Whose
it
room
not?
is this
Yes,
again?
of course.
It is my room. He looks over at Manderley. Filthy fucking darkies, and he's gonna drag you down the hall. They live like animals.
There must be
Also,
something. Go ahead. I'm just rambling at this point.
He might be a brute who hurt our dog, but he don't want to talk about it.
It might have been. I'm sorry, you cut out there for me at the end. What did you say?
I was saying he might be a brute. We don't want to talk about him like that.
No, okay, I see. He just yelled down from upstairs. Shut up, you. But otherwise, they're gonna try and get you all like downstairs, secured, and then they're gonna try and take statements from all of you.
Look,
So what's going on here?
maybe you should question Mr. Manderley here. I'm sure there's if he knows something and there's something in his room, then you have to take him too and question him.
Johnny, where's Johnny? Where's Johnny?
Mr. Manderley, and Manderley will explain. You guys came in, guns are drawn. They see severed heads and all this stuff, and they're just like, Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you guys in the paddy wagon. We're gonna take you down to the station. We only got room for 4, so we're gonna take you down there. We'll come back. We'll get Mr. Mandalay, and you can all explain it to the chief. How about that?
How do we know we're not
Where's
working for
Johnny?
Capone?
I can't lose him again.
Maybe the darkie's working for Al Capone.
They
Be
look
great-
at each other.
great.
We think he's working for Mrs. Deaton.
And we think Mrs. Dean is working for Al Capone.
They look at each other.
An ocean of
Maybe.
liquor! An ocean of liquor infinitely deep! I saw it myself! Lick it! More liquor than this hot work can hold!
So you just start like rambling and railing about this ocean of liquor, and they just start. They're having none of it. They'll just like grab you and start dragging you towards the paddy wagon.
That must be it. It must be all the liquor. That's what's behind all this and all the fish. It's fish and liquor.
Leagues of hooch! Leagues of illegal hooch! Summer through dark design!
Throw you in the back.
Just give me back Johnny. I need him.
Yeah, no, they're confiscating that too.
Not Johnny.
They take Johnny. They're taking Johnny. Weapons. They're taking everything that could be construed as evidence, as well as your guns. Unless anybody's fighting or trying to run away or resist, they're just gonna put you in the thing. They're gonna start driving off.
Nope.
Okay. Uh
I don't know. I'm tempted.
My hands are a little more. Would they have noticed that my hands aren't behind my back anymore?
oh. Tell you what. Roll luck. See if they notice.
Ooh. Oh, we're
No,
good.
they do not notice.
I'm not sure what I can do with that when they. Well, actually, we outnumber them because only 2 of them. No, let's just go and pat.
Once you're inside, they will bother to take off your cuffs, so you at least aren't handcuffed. They'll start driving you off, presumably towards the station. The paddy wagon, it's windowless, so it's also like black in here, and it's very hot. It's been a hot day. But after a few minutes, you feel you feel a couple of bumps, and then you feel the car come to a stop. You hear the 2 guys like chatting outside as they're walking around, and they open up the doors, and when they do, you are immediately confronted with a man in a black trench coat with a wide-brimmed hat, pointing a Tommy gun at you.
Capone.
Capone!
He doesn't look like Capone
Okay.
so much as he looks. Hang on. I mean that's a good name for him, but he looks like this guy.
Oh no, I recognize that image.
I'm gonna try to get away.
Okay, so you want to get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
go ahead and roll dexterity. See if you can barrel past him.
Oh man. Oh.
Okay, yeah, so you dart out and start running him.
I'm not even looking back. I'm just running.
Okay.
I'm going to try and grapple him and try and like aim the gun up in the air away from us, trying to wrestle him for the gun.
Okay, so you could try that. Okay, so we're doing this.
Yeah, because we're not handcuffed anymore, right? They just took us out.
Right, you're not handcuffed, but he has a readied firearm, so he's gonna go first.
Bark.
Okay, so. Let's see. Should have just left it. You guys want to track? Add. This guy. Oop. So So let's see. That would give him initiative of, I think it's like 110 at this point.
Aha, of course. You see, Mandolin called over the people that are with Al Capone.
I knew it was a trap. I knew it was a trap.
There's a
this
trap all
morning.
along.
Francis is 70. Sure. Not 704.
The Al Capone, I believe the Al Capone bit totally makes sense for like the major plot point of this movie that we're doing, that we're supposedly
Joker, what's
shooting.
Joker, what's your initiative? 70?
Yes.
Okay, dexterity. Yeah, sorry. Oop. Something. Oop. Okay, so you're going to try and go for the gun.
Yup.
Okay, so let's see. Tommy gun.
Shit.
Okay, so 6 damage as you reach for the gun. Is that half of your HP or more?
Yes, because my max is 11, so 6 would be over half. Yeah.
Okay, so you receive a major wound, and then give me a Constitution.
Okie dokie. Oh, great.
So let's double check this. Boom, healing. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, so. Yep, you fall unconscious as you go for the gun, shoots you, square in the chest, and you fall over unconscious. They'll point the gun at you, Francis. It's their motion for you to get out. You and Reggie.
Well, while Jacob was doing that, I'll follow after him. Not to worry, Jacob. We'll get him together, and I'll try and do the same thing.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, go for it. I think this is brawl.
Brawl. La, 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 la.
Get him, Rod!
Oh!
Okay, he's gonna fight back. So you succeed by more. So you're able to you don't wrest the gun away from him, but the gun is now pointed in the air as you're wrestling with him.
Get him, Francis, you crazy day!
Charles, so you darted out. You notice that nobody's behind you, and you can see that Francis is wrestling with the gun.
Charles, get him! We must stop the bad man.
Fuck. Traits: loyal, brave, protective. Fuck this stupid game. I run back and I attack the man.
Get him in the balls.
Play more music.
Do fish? I don't think fish have balls.
Play more music.
Mm-hmm. They have
Depends on
cloacas.
the kind of fish.
So if you're attacking, that's a, I think you have a bite or something, Charles.
Mhm.
Okay. So you
What if I
chomp
push
down on
the
his leg.
bite?
You can't push in combat.
Fuck this game.
I know. So you chomp down on his leg. He stares down at you, glaring. You can see his eyes are far apart. They also sort of have this milky-looking sort of consistency to them. Oh, is the music not playing?
Oh, wait. I don't know.
There should be music playing.
Is it?
I don't hear anything.
Do I have to reconnect?
It stopped. I think it's paused.
That's strange. Okay,
There.
here, I'll get you more music. Oh, yeah, this one would probably work.
It was playing sad music, so I thought everyone was gonna die. That's why I ran.
We'll die eventually.
There you go. Okay, so let's see. Jacob's unconscious. Goes to Reggie.
Give me back Johnny, you mothers!
Oh shit.
Okay, so what exactly are you doing?
Charge and
Also-
just going at him.
Also trying
Okay.
to take the gun. I'm trying to take the gun.
Right. So, let's see. He is going to respond by trying to dodge. Oh, he fails. Okay, so you manage to tackle him, knock him to the ground. So, Francis, you and this guy are on the ground, sort of wrestling with the gun. Like, he's not able to fire it in this point as you're just sort of, like, struggling. Reggie, you're on top of him, pinning him. And I just remembered the cops are here, too.
Oh. There's other people.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they're getting involved in this.
I mean, hopefully they saw this guy with the Tommy gun open up the back of the paddy wagon. I hope.
Yeah.
Or not. Maybe they just saw us with this poor man holding a gun over him. Who knows?
Yeah, they'll come running around the back of the car here. You guys notice you're in a field outside of town. They have their pistols drawn and they'll point at you, Francis. One will point at you, and the other one will point at Reggie. You make this a lot harder than it has to be.
Wait, are you with him?
What do you think? Now stand up and shut up, or you end up like him, and he'll motion with his finger over at Jokum.
I'm gonna try and pull off this guy's mask as I get up.
Okay, so you try to pull off his mask and nothing happens. As you like feel his face, like it's cold, it's clammy, and as you sort of are fumbling around, you knock off his hat and reveal like no hair, and instead there's like a fin that sort of like pops up. And as you sort of just dishevel his look, you can see that he has slits right where the neck meets the shoulder that expand and contract as he seems to be breathing through them. Let's see. I feel like this is another sanity roll.
It's the fish. It's the fish people all over again. Oh
Mhm.
man. Wait, should we all make it?
Oh, that should be it for everyone. Sorry, as he's
okay.
revealing this thing. Okay. And Jokum, you're unconscious, so you're okay, sort of.
Whoa!
Sort of. From the sanity roll.
Yeah. So let's see here. That is for people who succeeded, and for people who failed, add 2 to this. 4.
Down to 22.
Okay.
Oh shit.
As you knock this thing's hat off and all that stuff, sort of like shoves you off. Francis, what are you doing? They've got their guns trained on you?
I'm gonna try and sleight of hand the Tommy gun if I can.
You're gonna have to like keep like wrestling it from this guy, unfortunately.
Fuck. Shoot. Might as well. Fuck it. Doing it. Brawl, right?
Yeah.
It's not really great.
Yeah, so you try to rip it out of his hands, and he just sort of like shoves you at one last time, and like confidently pulls it away and gets away from you, leaving you on the ground prone as he points the gun at you.
Fine, you win this time, Capone, and your people.
Capone, listen to him. They still don't fucking get it.
You
Form a line
fishy
over there.
Capones.
They'll motion for you to like form a line. How about you?
I get it! Sleeping with the fishes!
That's a good one.
You'll never get away with this.
Maybe not. You probably won't be around long enough to find out. Either way, stand over there. Shut up. The boss is gonna be here soon. Maybe if he likes what he hears from you, maybe you walk away from this.
All right then. Yes, we'll talk to this boss man.
What's Charles doing?
Uh,
Still fighting this fish guy?
he- Yeah. But I attack him.
Okay, go for it. Ooh, damn.
Does that do something different? I don't know.
No. Mm.
It continues to, like, do damage to him. But you can see that he's you bite down and you get, like, number one, a mouthful of, like, fishy flavor. And the other thing you notice is that he's not bleeding red blood. It's like this sort of clear, sort of like almost like alcohol looking. It's like thick and viscous.
I
It's just
knew it.
oozing out. Uh,
Alcohol fish.
but he just like takes you and like starts shaking you and sort of tries to throw you off of him. Say Francis is standing to the side. Jacob's unconscious. Reggie, what are you standing off to the side?
Am I standing off to the side? No, I would like to continue to try to resist, but
Okay. So what do you want to do? Try and go for the gun, attack police officers? What?
I'm going after the fish man who took Johnny from me.
Okay.
Just gonna continue to charge, and I'm still going after that mask. To be honest, I'm
Okay,
For
so you still
sure.
keep like trying to grapple him and like trying to like attack his face.
If I can't get the
Um,
mask off, maybe I can rip the top fin off.
So are you actually trying to do damage or just like what are you trying to accomplish here?
I guess doing damage would be accurate.
Okay, go for that.
Uh,
So let's see. So it should be unarmed for you.
That one.
Close.
So let's see. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, so I see what. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah. So you just like you're trying to rip off this mask and you end up punching him in the face.
I'll take it.
Yeah, doesn't like it. That was Reggie. So Charles and Reggie are still resisting. Francis is off to the side. Oh, Jacob, sorry. Give me a Constitution.
Sure.
No, hold on. You're not dying. You're just unconscious, so you're fine.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess there's no real way around it. So, hang on, let me double check. Multiple shots, handgun, point blank, fire automatic weapon. Penalty die for each volley beyond the first. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So, first volley of shots is coming at Reggie. This is from this guy.
Reggie has 1 HP.
Gotcha. So what it sounds like is, you better hope this doesn't hit.
No, I'm okay if it does.
Oh, okay. Well, it does actually.
It does.
With the
Yep.
fail.
And then let's see. This next volley of shots is against Charles. This has a penalty die. Penalty die still has a
Fuck.
success. So Charles, you're taking
Shit.
6 damage. I think
Shit.
that's killing you.
Yeah.
Yep, Charles dead.
Okay. Yeah. So
Charles,
Charles is just
no!
like blasted with a Tommy gun. Why is it saying cleaver? That's weird.
Charles and Reggie.
Let's see. Goes to the guys with the cops, and they're probably gonna end up shooting Reggie here. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Why can't they hit
Fuck.
Reggie? What
They
the
killed
Yes.
the fucking stormtroopers.
He's too fucking crazy.
He survived the trenches. He can survive this.
Listen, just gotta give me back Johnny and this all ends.
Francis, like this whole thing, like they just killed Charles. This whole thing is going. Actually, roll me sanity, Francis. They just killed Charles.
Charles.
So am I dead or am I like...
Oh.
No, no. I'm pretty sure you're dead. You took 6. You have 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dead, man.
He dead.
Is that how that
That's a
works?
dead dog.
Yeah,
Hello,
Okay.
dead. He's a dead dog.
and that's a fail. So
Oh.
6 sanity points gone.
Oh.
That triggers bout of madness.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll. I think it's real time. I think that's what it's called.
Time.
Amnesia. That doesn't seem quite right.
Amnesia.
Try it again.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Mania. That seems more appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Tell you what, I'll let you pick. You can go with Mania or maybe Homicidal Rage.
Homicidal Rage. Think about it. Your
Or something
dog
that you find appropriate.
companion of years has
Let's
just died in
see.
front of your eyes. Go John Wick on these assholes.
Just
Gotta
made
go-
Swiss cheese out of Charles.
I gotta go crazy for the movie,
Go
man.
full John
Homicidal
Wick on 'em.
Rage.
Okay.
You're crazy, man.
Okay, so you are overcome with Homicidal Rage for the next 9 rounds.
9 rounds. No, Charles, we're gonna get them, Charles. We're gonna be the best damn. We're gonna make this the best damn movie ever. And then we'll watch it later, and we'll be stars, Charles. Stars. We just have to kill them all.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and fucking tackle one of the guys with the firearm or
Okay.
something, because I don't have any
Yeah, go
weapons
for
on
it.
me.
Yeah, that's Brawl. Go for it.
Failed terribly, I'm sure.
God, okay. See. They'll try and fight back. Oh yeah, you try to tackle them, they just sort of like shove you aside, throw you to the ground. Jacob, go ahead and give me Constitution. Let's see if you can get up from this.
Sure.
Okay, so you're conscious, and they are not aware of that fact.
You
I'm
just see me
going-
like fucking trying to cat scratch all these people.
Let's see.
I'm there right next to you.
I'm gonna try and first aid Reggie. Wait, or is Reggie dead?
Reggie's like
still at 1 HP
Oh.
because they all failed at attacking Reggie last round.
I'm gonna start crawling towards the fish man, all stealthy like.
Roll
And
stealth.
now is this- Can you roll medicine to bring Charlie back from the dead? Is that how medicine works?
no.
No, Charles is
No.
dead.
So I'd like to
Dead.
bring in my second character that we have prepared.
Oh, do you now?
The
It's
cat.
Casper the friendly ghost.
The cat.
The cat that I was talking about. Yeah.
Let's see.
Come on, Josh.
Meow.
Cats eat fish. obviously. Yeah.
Very tempting. Very tempting. Jacob, that is obviously a fail. As you try to you manage to get out of the paddy wagon, but like you draw attention to yourself.
I flop onto the floor, onto the ground, and play dead.
Okay. Okay.
He immediately walks out, but immediately flops.
Uh-huh.
I'm crawling out of the paddy wagon, and I just roll over out of it onto the ground.
The cops look at each other. He's done. They go back to dealing with Francis and Reggie. Reggie goes to you.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna continue to try and get back Johnny from this fish man.
Okay.
So should I do unarmed or fighting brawl?
Unarmed. Okay, so let's see here.
Just swinging wild.
Yeah, you swing wild, doesn't connect.
Give me back Johnny, I can't lose him again!
Goes to this thing.
We loved each other.
Damn it. Okay, that was
Fuck.
against Reggie, and this is against Francis. This actually has a penalty die to it. Oh my god. This guy's just shooting wildly into the air. He can't fucking hit anything. Close though. Okay, so that was him. Goes to the other guys. Other guys are gonna just unload with their 38 specials here. One against Reggie, one against Francis. Reggie.
Oh man.
Okay, so Reggie, you're taking 9, and Francis,
Yeah, I'm
you do
dead.
not get hit. Yeah.
I do not
Like
get
dead,
it.
dead. I had 1 HP.
Yeah, I have a feeling we know what's about to happen here. Well, actually,
TPK?
maybe. Goes to Francis, and yeah, goes to Francis.
I'll try and punch one of them.
Go for it.
I'll avenge all of you. They'll never get away.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
damn!
So are you trying to actually deal damage?
Yes. I'm trying to kick
Oh.
one of them in the fish face. Eyeballs. Fish
Go for the
eyeballs.
jowls. That's where fish people have their balls. Right
Okay,
under their
so-
chin.
Gotcha. So just like Men in Black 2, yeah, you go for the
That's
chin.
what
You
I was
manage to
thinking
sock.
of.
You sock the guy in the face. It stumbles back. You see
Damn
he
ball
growls.
chinians.
Yes. Jacob. So they're not paying attention to you. They've got their guns still trained at Francis.
I'm going to crawl under the truck and hide.
Okay. Let's see. I think there is a hide skill or a stealth skill. Yeah. Go ahead and. Yeah, just give me stealth.
Shit.
Hang on. Sorry. Click the blue one. They're not paying attention to you, so I'm gonna say that you have a bonus die. Boom. There you go. So yeah. So you can roll under the truck and hide under there. They have not spotted you. Let's see. That was
Run
Jacob.
over
Reggie's
with the truck.
Jacob. And yeah, it goes to these guys. The fish man.
Run him
What's a
all
fish man?
over.
At least I get to see Johnny again. Whether that's in heaven or hell.
Fishman is, he's probably just going to, because this fucking Tommy gun's not working, pull out a cleaver and he's going to try and take out Francis.
Oh shit! Fuck. Oh fuck.
What the hell?
She's nimbly.
He's just got this fucking
The-
knife
the
and he's
nimble.
just swinging it around.
It's because I took off that top fin. He's got no sense of balance now.
I'm doing cool karate moves and shit.
Gotcha. The other guys are just going to be like, you know what? He's got this. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah. They'll close up the paddy wagon, and they're gonna head for the driver's seat of the car, but they have to spend their whole turn like getting into the car. Goes to Francis.
Get back here, you cowards! Continue fighting this guy.
Okay. What the hell?
Damn!
Okay, with a critical, I'm gonna say you like smash the fish guy upside the head, and he ends up like dropping his Tommy gun.
Oh hell yeah! Pick that shit up. If I
So
can.
Francis now. Francis's initiative is gonna change to 120. Jacob. So you hear them climbing into the car.
I'm going to try and grab onto something under the car and lift myself up, so I'll go with the car when.
Oh my god, okay, this is amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna say you can roll strength to hold on.
Shit.
Push, push, push.
Push.
Can't
push.
push in combat, unfortunately.
Oh shit.
Dang. Okay.
Fuck. Shit.
No, in this circumstance, yeah, you can.
Oh fuck
Ah!
yeah.
Okay,
Ah.
so Jacob is just holding onto the underside of this thing. Goes to Francis.
You'll never get away. I'll shoot the guy that dropped the Tommy gun.
Yeah, fish guy.
Also-
yeah, at this point, you're probably gonna be able to just take out this guy because he doesn't have much HP.
Should I roll the short? Is that the same thing?
No, this is a completely different thing. Tell you what, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because you've just got like a full thing of ammo, and he doesn't really, other than his knife, like he's not gonna be able to take you at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fucking
Yeah,
murdering
you,
the guy.
you managed to get the Tommy gun. That was his ace in the hole. Can't really do much with that. And yeah, you can gun down that thing as the cops start driving away with Jacob holding onto the undercarriage.
Shit. I'm gonna try and shoot at the car.
Yeah, go
Please,
for it.
please, stray bullet hit the gas tank and kill Yoko.
We never know. Well, I don't know
Firearms.
what I should roll.
Let's see. It should be under. Yeah, there should be a skill that says firearms R/S.
All right. Oh boy.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that. Click the green one.
Oh,
Damn.
damn! I did not fucking expect that.
So yeah, you could shoot up the car.
Okay.
Did you want to like disable it? I assume.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you take out those tires.
You're not fucking going anywhere.
Yoko,
Actually,
you feel like your ass just, you know, you now are wearing assless chaps because the tires dropped and you are now skidding along the floor.
yeah. The thing comes to a stop, Jacob. You are just like you're almost crushed underneath this thing.
But luckily, you might have just invented assless chaps in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm very popular.
So let's see that. Goes to Jacob.
I'm gonna start trying to crawl out now.
Okay.
Get in the car. Choke him out.
Yeah. So yeah, you can crawl out. Okay. These guys, you can tell they're still in the cabin. Do you want to do anything other than crawl out?
I'm gonna try and stealthily sneak my way up to the cabin, so I can try and grab one of them as soon as they get.
Okay. Yeah. Give me stealth.
Jesus.
Man, you just can't win the coin flip. Yeah, they notice you as they're coming out. You notice that they spot you. They're gonna draw their firearms, and then they're gonna like barrel out of the cabin, like hit the floor. They just have their guns pointed at. They're more focused on the lady with the gun. Francis, goes to you.
I'll keep like walking towards the car, trying to shoot the windows and shit to like break them.
Okay. And just gonna unload on the car itself.
Yeah, and whoever I can see in it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you saw that they barreled out and are now on the ground next to the car.
Oh. Well, I'll shoot at them.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Just firearms RS again.
Yeah.
Won't be so lucky this time. Nope.
Yeah, so you just like start firing, and then the bullets just sort of like spray the ground around him, and then suddenly you hear the sickening click, click, click out of ammo.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
The police officers point their guns at you. Don't I know you? Are you some sort of actress or something? You're real pretty.
Why, of course, the best one of the century. This is going to be the movie of the century.
Mm-hmm. Well, you certainly get a death scene, and they'll point their guns at you. Click. Click. This is awkward.
It's a perfect scene, isn't it? They did a really good job of hiding all the cameras, but it's all right. It's all right. Wherever they are, I'm sure they'll see you dead.
Jacob, you notice that they're not in the cabin anymore, and you can see the guns and stuff that they confiscated from you guys inside.
Oh yeah, I'm getting those guns.
Yeah. Fucking
Okay.
give me one of them guns, bro.
I'm grabbing at least 2 guns, and if I got room, I'm gonna grab Johnny as well.
Okay. God.
Am I still
Okay.
dead?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're still dead. I mean,
You're a cat.
can't.
How do I become alive now?
Make a deal with Cthulhu.
I think what we're gonna say is like these guys have no chance. Like their guns are out, your guns are loaded, and you guys could just unload on these guys.
Okay, so for me and the dog, we just got to make a deal with the Great Lord Cthulhu to come back.
I think what we're gonna say is we're probably gonna wrap this up with Jacob and Francis gunning down police officers.
Fucking
in a field.
homicidal, goddamn.
Yeah.
This is what you get for working with Capo.
I toss Francis one of the guns, and I start blasting away.
Yes, take that, you criminal scum! Oh,
we
Jacob,
roll?
this is the best.
Nah, I'm not gonna make you roll. You guys can just do it.
Well, this definitely went a little more pear-shaped than I expected.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
now
I
you
never...
both need to die in a fiery explosion somehow so we can end this like last time.
I shoot
never...
Francis.
I never knew killing felt so good, Jacob!
And then right in the middle of the sentence, bang, you're dead.
This won't feel much better, and I shoot her.
Oh!
Shit!
Oh, Jacob, don't play that. Don't play that game with me.
I start walking to the other side of the car.
Uh-huh.
This is a test. I've accepted this test to stand victorious against my
I know.
past.
What are you doing?
Person grows once they're able to defeat their wicked self. And you see him go around the other side. You see him go around the other side of the car. And when he comes back around the other side, his mustache is gone. His face is a little more plump. He has a giant cigar sitting on his mouth. Don't you agree, Johnny? And it is Al fucking Capone.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I'll
what do you
take
say?
you down, Capone.
Somebody say, Dolly, you want to join in with the gang? Or you want to die like a dog and Francis and all them?
Oh, is he talking to Reggie? Wait,
Fucking
who's talking
Johnny's
to?
been working for Al Capone all along. God damn it!
So who is Al Capone talking to?
Wait.
Sorry.
Oh, it's talking to
Yeah.
Francis. I was gonna
Oh, okay.
join the gang
Oh.
or die like.
Die like.
Her dog.
Yep.
Oh, never, never, Capone. I will avenge Charles. But Alan, try. I'm gonna keep shooting him. I don't know.
Once in a while, I update something real quick.
I know what you're doing. It looks like that's a pretty fucking good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's strange.
Yeah.
Why didn't? Oh.
Oh, because I rolled.
Yeah.
Just the
So
roll,
actually,
not the
just
gun.
1d6. Go ahead and roll 1d6.
I think I did update my token.
Oh, here. I'll fix it. I know what you're doing. Okay, so you take 3 more. I know it. You take 3 more there, Al Capone.
Oof. Let's see here. That puts me at 0.
Okay, so you take out Al Capone, Francis.
Yes. And that's what you all get. That's what you all get. And I'm sure that's the end of the movie, is it not?
Crickets.
Hear someone yell, cut, and then credits roll.
And Francis is just like standing in the field,
With a cigarette, somehow just in her
Cricket.
mouth now, too, out of nowhere.
just waiting for the director to call cut, and just waiting,
Cricket.
waiting, waiting, and the camera slowly sort of zooms out, fade to black. And we're gonna call it that. We're gonna call it a session. It went very differently than I ever anticipated.
Really? That's not how I saw it going.
I thought of my twist last night. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna propose to this Josh. Oh, I forgot to. I'm just gonna do it.
What, your Capone in disguise?
It was actually
Yes.
Capone all along.
Have you ever
Love it.
heard of
Drone
split
camera
personality?
pan out. Perfect.
I was waiting for that other shoe to drop. I had a feeling you'd end up doing something like that. If not, I was trying to come up with some way of doing it myself. So.
Yeah, I like definitely part of it was I like the whole mob boss secret identity thing. I think.
Well, I'm sorry some of you died so early. Or
Mystery
relatively
It's
solved.
early.
all good. So,
Good
mystery
job.
solved. It was Obama.
Yeah, it was Obama.
It was
That's
Al
Chicago.
Obama. Al Obama.
So wait, what happened?
Everyone's dead. The movie's
Except
over.
for Francis.
I killed
So
everyone.
how crazy was Francis in the end?
45.
Oh man, you're way too good. You got double what I had.
What's funny? I think none of us went to 0 sanity this time.
Neither did
No.
I last time. I don't think. Last time I ended up still in the double digits.
I think we were the only. Didn't all the rest of us hit like 0 sanity last time?
I don't think you hit 0 sanity, but you did go like irreparably insane, pretty much.
Yeah, because I remember at the very end of the last session, I was in the front seat of like the last, time we played Call of Cthulhu. I was sitting in the front seat with my skeleton I had found in the closet, and as I think it was Ryan's character comes covered in with gasoline, I light a cigarette as we drive off into the sunset and we explode.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Beautiful explosions, building explosions.
Yeah, this is fun.
Oh, good. I'm
How
glad
did you
guys
how did you
had fun.
expect it to end?
I
Yeah,
don't know,
that
guys
was a
actually
dog.
take the story seriously.
I was gonna try and talk. If I could get
discretion.
if I could get Mandalay on my side, we could have had something going.
Did it ever dawn on you he's in on it?
I mean, well, that's when you guys
Yes,
are blasted.
You don't understand. We are not the type of group to try and throw mysteries
But I was a
at.
dog.
I'm aware. It's okay.
He was a dog.
I was a dog.
We
Yeah, but
basically
we're not really.
took the story into our own hands.
I'm aware. It's fine.
If you want to do a mystery, you have to do it Scooby Doo style.
As long as you guys had fun, I don't care.
Yes, that's the point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
It worked out. And
Oh, poor
I stay
Mandalay.
crazy with no dog. No dog, no movie.
I was looking up with that
But you
like
get a cat.
Charles. Oh, that's true. I was looking to hoping that Charles would have been the last one alive.
That would have been great.
I tried to run away, but
I called you back to die.
god damn it, Susan.
I had lucky ass rolls.
You son
I
of a
mean-
bitch.
To be fair, if we had gone that Tommy gun like first thing, we could totally turn around.
Maybe. I'm not
Oh,
proficient
totally.
with the Tommy gun.
I think I was the only person who would have been.
I think so, yeah,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
only had like a 25 in shotguns rifles myself.
Mm-hmm. Only handgun. Whatever worked out. Magic of the dice.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
So what
the
was-
magic with one person alive. Yeah.
So what was
Hey, that means there
what was
was
that?
survivors.
what was like the ending, the actual?
So, what was the point?
So what's actually going on here
Mhm,
is
mhm,
Vivian is a member of a Cthulhu cult.
mhm, mhm.
And as part of that, what they're doing is finding women who look like her, and it's part of a ritual where each one is dressed up like her and is killed in a particular way. The woman that you've been following is actually named. Let's take a look here.
Obama.
It's not Obama. It is
Care.
Joanna Mowney on these tombstones. They have the names of the women that they're going to kill. Joanna
Oh.
Mowney is the one you've been following, and she dies that day. And the adventure, in theory, is you trying to save the other two, or at least investigating the other two. Usually, you're not going to. Usually you're not going to be able to save the second one because it doesn't like the things just don't sort of fall together
Work
in
out
time.
that way.
And then it's a competition to try and save the last one or keep
The
the last
last
one
one.
alive.
So what you're saying, Josh, is we're fucking retarded.
I'm not. You guys had a different idea of how you wanted to have fun.
We did absolutely none of that.
I do like how we came to the conclusion that we should go tell her husband, that her wife's dead, without considering that he'd be at work at all.
At all? I didn't think that.
Hey,
Like when
Literally
Mandalay
didn't.
said, "Oh, he's at work," it's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, we fucked up.
maybe we
Uh,
should have gone to his office, but that would have been a whole nother world of weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either way, as soon as you guys left the rest stop with corpses in your car, I knew this was not going to go the way I intended.
We have the truth on our side.
Like there is no situation where it's a good idea to leave a murder scene with the dead body and the murder weapon in
And
the
then
in
stop.
the in the victim's car.
And then stop for a full service gas fill up.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, earlier today I was actually thinking, oh yeah, we're on the highway with corpses in our cars. You could totally have a cop try and pull us over. I was
Thought
not going to stop if a cop tried to pull us over because of
I
my
was the
my,
one
my
driving,
aggression.
so
That's actually why I tried to volunteer to drive, so that in case he tried to pull us over, I go, I don't stop, I speed up.
Keep going.
secretly you were a sovereign citizen all along.
I don't answer questions.
I was thinking about turning this into like basically having
Are you
the,
detaining me? Am I being detained?
Am I being detained?
Yeah. I was thinking about turning this into a session centered around like the gas station. You guys get to the gas station, and somehow I get you out of your cars long enough that like bad shit starts to ensue, and it's basically
at
just
the
trying
gas
to get out of the
station.
gas station with your lives in some way, shape, or form, or without being arrested by the cops, who are then gonna drag you out to this field and kill you.
Well,
But then
did I
you
say
guys
that,
were like, let's go talk
Okay.
to
I can tell you
So
right now how
Keaton,
that
I
would
was
have
like-
ended.
they can go see Vivian then. So
I would have blown up the gas station.
I'm sure you would have.
We all would have died at a blown up gas station.
I gotta say, the scene you did after Jacob kissed Vivian was fantastic.
It was
Oh,
pretty
thank you.
cool.
An ocean of liquor.
An ocean of liquor.
An illegal hoop.
I love that spin on it. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, like the name of the gravestone that she was staring at, Christopher Tholson Hughes.
Mhm.
Let's see. Maybe you might be able to see it if I put it like this. Hang on. Get it?
Oh.
I
I see.
I see it. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Damn, we're slow.
Well, when you
It's
have
okay.
the letters there in capitals, it makes it a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
We're the worst detectives.
Absolute worst.
I'd like to think that if this wasn't a one shot where the goal of at least half the party is to go insane by the end of it, we would have tried a little bit harder to do it.
We might have gotten something
Yes.
somewhere.
The fact that we have like 2 sessions to get to a exciting, crazy conclusion definitely tainted our decisions.
I have no doubt.
Because we're definitely the type of people who want to see it get crazy as opposed to keep our watch our characters safe.
Mhm.
Who cares about living or dying? I just want to have fun along the way.
I got you.
That's the goal here.
Mission accomplished.
It turns out Al Capone was inside us the whole time.
Hunting
Giggity.
for himself.
Giggity.
Now I gotta figure out and plan that one shot for tomorrow. Fuck.
Is that the one with the My Little
The one-
Halflings?
No, that was Monday. That worked out really well.
Oh, good.
When the party found the village of My Little Pony Halfling Centaurs, they just said, "No, you did it, no fucking way, no!" And like, it took them 5 minutes of them just going, "No fucking way, please just tell me you didn't do this to us."
It took them minutes to accept what was happening.
Oh yes, and that's only the very beginning, I really can't wait for the trip to Disneyland. I really love the idea of the Demi Lich floating head Disney.
Oh, it's that same campaign.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
so
gonna be fucking great.
I asked them at the start of the campaign if they wanted the Wild Wonderland or whatever it's called from Fallout, where at
Mhm.
the start of the campaign you can just press the button to make it go crazy. They pressed the button. So then I also
Hard
got the
mode.
heads of Mount Rushmore who are involved in their constant debates that can't end.
Love it.
It's fucking
And
beautiful.
the dragon that got caught in Fort Knox. It
I
went in
like that.
small and then it got stuck in there, and now it wants the party. It's trying to convince the party to let it out.
I like that. What's one dragon idea we gave you for this kind of setting as well? Like the Bitcoin,
Bitcoin Dragon is completely fucking empty. It's just...
like a dragon guarding one hard drive.
I do not remember that one.
If someone mentioned it, and maybe it was Kyle. I don't know.
Like the phylactery for the Demi Lich should totally be Walt Disney's frozen corpse. Like in some sort of like cryo chamber.
Or the other thing we were gonna go with was the first printing of Steamboat Willie or something.
I like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Or even just like the
Maybe,
first ink cell of Mickey.
Yeah, like something that is iconically Disney. You know what I mean? Just some piece of something of his from way, way back.
I got no idea. Everyone who's trying to hunt down the phylactery think it's the first ink cell of Mickey, but it's actually the first ink cell of Oswald.
Well, luckily they have a timeline where they have to get to there within about 10 months or so. Because one of the characters, a warlock, whose job is within a year to collect an item from there, which happens to be the soul of Disney.
And
The
if he
demon he
fails?
made a pact with, wants what he believes is he's owed.
And if he can't get
And
it,
he's gonna have some problems with his warlock powers. And then maybe his life.
better get
But
to
the
Disney
fun part
World.
is, his demon over